10,500. Big number, isn't it? It's a lot of wines. That's approximately the number of wines that Spectator tasted last year, 10,500 wines. And then they go through this process of culling and culling and culling. Did I say culling? And culling some more. They get to a point where they have a few hundred candidates for Wine Spectator's top 100 wines of the year. Then they taste through those again. And from that group, they pick 100 wines out of 10,500 that are worthy for the top 100 wines of the year, based on a multitude of factors. From there, they go to the top 10. From there, they go to the top 5. And today, we got 2 of the top 5 wines of the year from Wine Spectator on the offer, albeit in very limited quantities. All right, so it's January, it's a small offer, we're chucking this out there, there's not a lot of wine, and we want you to be fast, click, shoot. See this as a sneaky opportunity when less people are paying attention to the daily missives, right? This gives you the chance to jump in and grab some pretty astounding gear. So the number 5 wine of the year is the Chimney Rock Winery Stag's Leap District 2021 Cabernet. Chimney Rock is doing some great stuff nowadays. The Chalato family invested a bunch of money into the property. A lot of compelling wine coming out of this vineyard now, which I'd say, maybe 20 years ago, the wines were, Now, the vineyard and winery are finally doing what they're supposed to do. And super impressive, beautiful wine. The number 5 wine of the year from Wine Spectator. And then we have the number 2 wine of the year from Wine Spectator. BV's George Latour Cabernet 2021. What a wine. Since, the last decade, these guys have been nailing the George every year. It comes just exclusively from BV number 1 and number 2, their 2 top vineyards. Lots of flashy French oak, but you don't feel it in the wine. It's part of the balance scenario in this wine. The wine's a blockbuster, it's a powerhouse, but sneakily balanced. That Rutherford terroir is just so ingrained into the wine. It's not as big as some of the hillside wines or mountaintop wines, but it's got more in the tank than some of the wines from the southern part of the valley. Legendary wine. This is pretty simple, actually. They're both 90+% Cabernet Sauvignon. They're Napa Valley, great vintage. Hear them roar. The main thing here, and we'll keep it short and sweet today so you can click and shoot, is how often do we get a shot at 2 of the top 5 wines in the Wine Spectator's top 100 every year? I'd say 98% of the time, we don't get a sniff of these top 5 wines. And here they are, based on timing, our relationships, they're actually gettable. And this literally never happens. It really, really doesn't. This top 10 list this year was something of an anomaly, a beautiful anomaly. And because of that, we can share these 2 wines with you today. Again, super limited quantities, both under 60 bottles available. All right, so this is a click and shoot. Get these before they are gone, without sounding too much like a used car salesman. I'm not selling you rust proofy, and I'm not selling you undercoating. Just real, legit, beautiful top 5 wines from Wine Spectator's top 100 out of 10,500 wines. 2 of the top 5 are right here. Click new.